Okay, I'm here at Rockingham with Graham from Continental. Obviously, you've been in the Thundersport paddock now, Graham, for quite a little while, but much more success now.
Yeah, much. It's really come together the last couple of years. We almost started from ground zero as such. The Continental tyres were not known at all in the race paddock, but here we are, some 3 years later. We've got a bit of grime under our fingernails. We've done a bit of hard work. We've spoken to some people, and yeah, we've got a number of tyres running now, and in the paddock, so it's good.
Well, there's certainly good things come from the riders that I've spoke to about the product, and they really do like it. And of course, the prices seem reasonable as well.
Yeah, we don't want to be seen as the cheapest because I think these tyres, out on the track are competing with everything else that's out there. But there is a financial factor which we've added to the mix just to add a little bit more spice to the offer as such from Continental. So we've got some great prices, but ultimately they are fantastic tyres.
It's brilliant. And obviously you come here hitched up with Alan Russell from A&R Racing, and it seems like a good mix for you.
Yeah, Al's always been a good friend of mine. You may know I've worked in tyres for most of my life, and I've had a bit of a working relationship with Alan for a good number of years. I needed somebody to work closely with who I could trust to run with the Continental tyres. He was a little bit sceptical to start with, but the first time he tried them on his own bike, he said, right, I think we can work some of these. So he rides them. He wins races. He's currently winning the North Gloucester Championship narrowly, but hopefully we've got another champion this year on Continental. And he's the guy who sells the tyres, does a lot of good work for me. He's well respected, well trusted. He's just a good guy to work with. Good fun as well.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's been around the paddock since God was a boy, as it happens. But anyway, it's obviously this is just a test day, but I can see it's beginning to rain, so I can imagine that you're going to be busy any time now.
Yeah, it's always like this, and thank goodness for the British weather. That keeps us busy, that's for sure. 1 minute dry, 1 minute wet. Let's see what comes around in the next 10 minutes or so. But yeah, we like being busy. It's no point being here and just twiddling your thumbs. We've got tyres, we've got the tools. I've got Paul, my colleague today, and hopefully we'll be busy all day. So,
excellent. Well, good luck for the weekend, Graham.
Thank you very much.
So anyway, here we are. We've just obviously been talking to Graham, and we've come down and caught up with Yorkie. Calls himself Yorkie. Ryan Strafford aboard this beautiful SP2. And Ryan, I'll come to you first. You must be well happy with this man standing beside you. It's helped you out enormously this year.
Yeah, absolutely. The Continental tyres are absolutely fantastic. They've developed them on from last year, brought them on, new compound. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and he helps me out every weekend if I need some help with anything, tyre pressures, if I'm struggling in a particular part of the circuit, he'll give me some advice. Yeah, he's a valid member of the team, shall we say.
Well, I think that's made his head quite big enough. We're not going to get out of the garage now, are we? But has it been great to work with Ryan?
Yeah, he's not a bad lad, actually. Sometimes struggle to understand what he's saying because he's not from my neck of the woods. He's up north somewhere, but no, he's a good lad. But it's a family affair with RS Racing. I enjoy working with his father as well. Met his mother, his sister. Oh, great bunch. So, yeah.
Excellent, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, Ryan, back to you. What is your objective for this year? I mean, I know you've had some up and downs, but I mean, the bike is absolutely on form, the tyres are on form. Seems that since last year you've got your suspension roughly where you want to be. Dad's on form, does a fantastic job, does Chris, working on the bike all the while. How do you see the rest of this year and then the future beyond that?
Yeah, absolutely. Back end of last year, in fact, it was here 12 months ago that the problem started. Got some real bad suspension setup, and it was just all downhill from there. Unfortunately, it knocked my confidence towards the back end of the year. 4 crashes in 4 rounds, I can't make any excuses for that. moving forwards, we've been focusing not necessarily on being at the sharp end of the racing, but getting my confidence back, because we knew once my confidence was there, it would progressively get better anyway. We spoke to Graham, and Graham was more than happy to stick with us for this year, which was, that was a confidence boost in myself, that he saw the potential in me. So we made some more developments to the bike over winter. The bike is as good as it's ever going to get now. There's no way we can get it any better. It's all false to me now. We have the best setup. We have the best team around me. So it's just about me learning my racecraft now. I've got to bring myself down a peg or two and realise this is only my 5th year of racing. So running at the sharp end with the likes of John Dieterman and Richard Blunt that have been doing it a very long time, it's nice that my confidence is getting there, that I can start running with them again. Alton Park was a brilliant example of that. I went the wrong side of John. If I'd have gone to the inside of him, it might have been a different result. So it's all a learning curve. My confidence is getting back. Next year we'll be sticking with the bike again. We won't be changing the bike. We will be on the RC51, and we will be competing for the title again. Hopefully with Graham standing by my side for a 3rd year.
Excellent. Well, they were very magnanimous comments, and I'm sure Graham's very thankful, and Dad is, and everything else. And well, I'll certainly be watching this space, Ryan, and good luck for the rest of this weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.